where these
challenge
20
you.
leaders from the global south, predominantly the Middle East, Africa and Latin America, met, and they wanted to tell the world about the sustainability of their product that they sell, gas. 70% of the world's gas reserves are controlled by the Gas Exporting Countries Forum, and they came together to appoint a new president as well. Now, the new presidency has gone to Nigeria. They discussed all of that. While this was being discussed, overshadowing all of it was the letter that was sent by the Qataris and the Americans to the European Union, because Europe, being one of the largest markets for this group, between three countries of the GCF, they control about a third of Europe's gas supplies. They said that these new regulations coming into effect are essentially going to be detrimental. Qatar going so far as saying that it will have to look for new avenues of trade if Europe goes ahead with these new rules, which are being deliberated upon right now, are expected to be finalized by the end of the year. And the Qataris are saying that this is right now, they're telling them that it is not possible for them to comply with these rules because they cannot deal with that 5% of global revenue penalty, or when it comes to the methane law, about 20% of that penalty. I asked the Qatari Minister of Energy whether this is something that Qatar is seriously considering, and has it found other avenues to sell its gas.
We have plenty of contracts in Europe, and I think if Qatar pulls out of Europe, I think it will be very detrimental to the energy security of Europe, which is something we absolutely do not want to do. They are great allies. We have very good relationships with all our buyers. It's just that the legislators are putting hurdles that are not there today and that are unnecessary. So finding other places to serve and to take our gas is not an issue for us. And I would rather keep it in the ground than be penalized with 5% penalty on the CSDD and then another 20% on the methane. I think keep it in the ground is an option. But I don't think we have a market issue, and you'll see us sign contracts in other locations in the very near future.
And while you're hearing this, European Union is considering removing all of the Russian gas from its markets by 2027. So there seems to be a positive note coming out of the GCF meeting. They're renewing their hope in the supply market. There's a lot of growth in Asia and Africa, and also telling their partners in Europe and elsewhere that unless they come to terms with what the exporters want and how it is in line with what the consumers will have to face, they are going to have to reconsider a lot of these long-term contracts.
Okay, thanks so much.